But all right, we back.
And we back.
Here to tell you guys.
Do we give Chance the Rapper another chance?
Definitely not. That's fucked up too. Why don't Chance deserve another chance? We gotta. All right, look. This is not that show.
I understand, but still, do we give Chance the Rapper?
We can't open. We can't. Look. Let's get straight into the shit that they came here for. This is what they were looking for. They wanted to know what's been happening on motherfucking Power. Now, the last time we left off, it was episode 9. Monster was the title of the episode. This episode was sponsored by Balenciaga and Gucci. I'm pretty sure the entire fucking show, the entire season has been sponsored by Balenciaga by themselves, and everybody else just came in afterwards. Like, you know what? Let me get in on that because these niggas are fresh. So, man, starting off real fast, we start with Professor Fine being annoying. Okay, Professor Milgram. I'm going to start calling her name. Professor Milgram being annoying because she keeps telling Zeke it's a one-time thing, but she's like fucking this nigga, letting him lay up. He's chilling in the cooch. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's getting a little ridiculous. She needs to fucking relax. And she really needs to get checked. Something needs to happen. She needs to play her side chick role, though. She needs to do a lot better.
But she grown, so anytime it's a person like that in those situations, you know what I'm saying? The younger person, the sugar baby, he's gonna play like the sugar baby.
Yeah, 100%, man. That was.
She playing on his emotions, all that shit.
Yeah, man. She manipulating the little nigga. Man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's and I say little nigga. This is a big stupid motherfucker. We gonna get into it though. We'll talk about it. Now, Jabari jumping to help with the investigation was a good play to keep Professor Milgram close and near to him, you know, throughout this whole little interaction.
And I think that was he had foresight knowing that was gonna get him close to Tariq.
100%. He probably definitely was. I mean, we are looking at this from the eyes of seeing episode 10, but you know, let's try not to overstep.
I mean, I wasn't.
But I mean, shit. He was doing he was doing what he's kind of been doing. He's been bitch boying up the place. You know what I'm saying? And it's really getting annoying, but he's making moves that are conducive to his situation. So gotta respect it. And I love how soon as Tariq brought up how Tasha taught him the move to work, she reminded us of how much of a little dickhead he was. She brought us back full circle, back to when he was a kid. I had to.
And I think that's what this episode was about anyway. Like, even if you go on to the conversation that he had with old girl, it's like, it seemed like everybody was still trying to fight they being, what they call it, off the leash.
Yeah, I mean, they inner monster.
Right, the inner monster, because we ain't seen Diane be
to savage mode yet.
No, be like Monet. You know what I'm saying? But we know she's learning to do that.
Of course, she's being groomed as well.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't seen Drew be Kane right now. You know what I'm saying? We ain't seen that.
100%. I mean, and just only a little bit. Just because he's moving around doing all of the shit.
Right.
So just to an extent we've seen it. Drew be like Kane. But you're right. It was just Tariq spent majority of this episode trying to prove to himself and everybody else that he was just not a monster. You know, like in the classroom discussion, you know, he tried to take Frankenstein and go, Frankenstein's monster was just, you know, misunderstood and shit. Niggas was hating. You know, like he wanted to see that side of the monster. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of telling, but you know, I guess that's the one thing we never saw from Ghost was him not want to,
battling with that monster.
Because he kind of just accepted it and was living with it by the time we found him.
Right.
And even when he wanted to go super straight and be political and shit,
he still was off of niggas.
Still kind of had that monster side of him. So, you know, It was a
Yeah, to see Tariq, you know what I'm saying,
mm-hmm.
be smart. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of seeing him be smart. Though. I want to see the fucking monster. I want to see him be Ghost, nigga. The fuck, you know what I'm saying?
100%. That's why I can't wait for the finale. You know,
it's like as a teenager, we all hated him and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This dumbass nigga. Now we seen him be a smart kid. We feel bad for him. Everybody is just leave that nigga alone. But it's like, nah, yo, we forgot. Tariq is a monster.
But we still kind of can remember it because we are watching this nigga at an Ivy League school flip bricks.
100.
Like literally, you go to school, you pass, you get money. You know what I'm saying? So he's still an idiot. He's still the young idiot we remembered him as. And I think that's overlooked. People are looking at him as just this brilliant nigga now. But he's still dumb. I know niggas like him that grew up in circumstances just like his. You didn't have to do all of that shit, and you still chose to. This nigga's mad toxic.
He is, bro. Like, why you always hanging up on people, bro?
Dog, stop walking away from your problems. Nigga, like, you think you could just not talk about shit? Like, this nigga just walks away and hangs up on everybody. Bye, mom. Bye, mom.
Yeah, go.
Right. Like, shit, nigga. Like, talk about something, dog. Talk about your future. Seeing the little guap dude at the warehouse with Kane was funny. Because it was like, you didn't expect it. Right, you didn't expect it, but he was there. And so, once Drew saw him, it was mad disrespectful because this nigga's chilling in the trap with pajamas on. I'm like, what is this nigga wearing? Like, this nigga got on silk pajamas in the trap?
In the trap, dog.
Come on, like, what's happening right now? So, I was confused. I thought it was great, though. Good scene.
Kane killing that cop was pretty stupid.
Come on, what the fuck? That's the end of the episode, my nigga.
Let's talk about the episode.
No, that's the end, my nigga. We gotta take that out. We trying to go in stages. That's how these videos work. You start at the beginning of the episode. Typically, people haven't saw it, so you analyze it kind of by scene. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And then you get all the way to the end. And that's why I gotta take notes. That's why I have to take. Epiphany mad thirsty, nigga, when Sax and Davis pull up, nigga. Mad thirsty. Like,
I mean, she's a stripper, and then they try to make her into a doctor. That's wild.
No, I know. That was some later on shit, and we worthy of bringing up, because it was a good joke. That was a great joke. But when they came to ask her to take the stand, I really didn't think she was going to do the shit. But I guess the way they flipped it to make it look like it was going to be good for Tasha, which it was, because their whole game was to flip the script so that they could get Tariq. But not knowing the Sax wanted to get Tariq and Tasha, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's happened at the end, bro.
No, he wants to get them both from the jump. You know what I'm saying?
He wanted to get Tariq. He said, because that's why they teamed up. He said, all right, nigga, we can get whatchamacallit off, but we got to get Tariq. That's the deal. And then his boss came in and was like, no nigga, you going to get all them niggas. No,
he didn't say all of them. He said Tariq, or whoever's guilty, and Sax. I mean, and Davis.
Right.
That was his situation. And that did kind of happen shortly after this. But yeah, Professor Milgram really put the pressure on Zeke, dog. Like, she was putting the pressure on this nigga the whole fucking show. Like, the whole episode to get that info. And this nigga was cracking little by little every time you saw this nigga again. See, like, every time you saw... Oh, actually, I don't get it. Yeah, man. She was really doing good, but bad. She was talking to herself into some bullshit. And she was on the way. She had no idea.
I wonder what's gonna happen when the bitch nigga find out.
We shall see, man. It's gonna be great. So Tasha peeping Davis and his partner, a little connection. I can't remember what his assistant or whatever she was to him.
Side piece.
But at the end of the day, that's what she was. She was his side piece. But yeah, using that side piece-ism to not only connect with her, but to get her to get the leverage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To get the info up out of her. She literally sat right there, pulled the phone out, and started doing some kind of legal shit. Or, I don't know, you could just pull up records like that. I don't know.
She said she had the
She
plug.
said she found out a way to get in.
Yeah, she
So
got a
that
plug.
sounded illegal to me. So I was like, holy shit, she just doing wild shit in the jail. I like her now. But yeah, that was really good. And then speaking of which, Sax the Snitch has a ring to it. Because he had to take out Davis. They had the picture of Davis and Sax at Epiphany's house.
I mean, does it make him a snitch because he is a cop? So is that snitching?
It is, but it isn't because you...
Is it a dirty cop?
Exactly. It should be some kind of code amongst y'all niggas to do something. You gotta be a real nigga. We partnered up. We said we was gonna do this shit, and now I'm ratting you out. Simple and plain. I don't have to tell that, because I was there too.
Right.
So I could go, but no. I'm gonna do this because my boss told me we gotta take you out.
And it's crazy how Sax stayed the same type of character through all these seasons.
He's sort of had character development a little bit, but not really. You're right.
You're right. The same.
He's just gotten like
bitch ass cop.
He got smarter. I guess he got smarter.
Yeah, he did get smarter and more power.
Yeah. But that was the big difference with him. I don't think it was much of a change. I think I gotta. Oh shit. I think I gotta tell him what I know. Fucking head ass nigga, Zeke.
I think I gotta tell him everything I know.
I think I gotta tell him what I know. Nigga, shut your stupid ass up. Nigga, I heard he went to Detroit schools and shit. I thought he went to Cass. I thought he was a Bellamy.
First things first. Chill on DPS, bro.
I'm just saying. They said he went to Cass, nigga. I think he real life retarded, though. Nigga, I'm just saying. Y'all can come and get me. I know y'all Cassites don't play.
Bro. He acting like the dingy, don't know nothing, boy. Just play basketball.
I think I'm going to tell him what I know.
That's the whole point of protecting him, because you don't want him to be on that. He's not like them. She already said that shit. He's not like us. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, the wrong person get a hold of him, that nigga might snitch. Okay. But
that's why later I thought it was weird or he just mentioned, like, I think I gotta distance myself from what y'all do. It's like, nigga, they literally kept you away from what they did. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean distance yourself? You don't have to distance yourself from this shit.
I mean, because they be seeing each other at the club.
It's just distance myself from y'all, not what y'all do, them as people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You never saw the business. So that's why it's kind of like, that was a weird scene. I didn't really like that. But Jabari said one thing this whole season that I backed him on. One fucking thing. He showed up and he told Professor Milgram that the off-campus shit was irrelevant, and I'm like, hallelujah, yes it fucking is. Yeah, bitch, don't say nothing. Yeah. Bitch, don't say anything. And she literally went and told, oh yeah, it was a gang. Bitch, they would have been scot-free if you wouldn't have said that. So, Professor Fine, a.k.a. Professor Milgram, fucked up everything. As far as I'm concerned, she was the domino that started.
She was.
Most of the shit. Yeah.
You know what's next? Because I want to say something as soon as you get to the scene.
My office hours are right now. Monet came in straight G style, nigga, sitting at the desk waiting on Professor Milgram. Tried to tell her my motherfucking office hours.
Why Esquire go from a college? He went to college to become a drug dealer. Last time we see him.
Don't call that nigga Esquire no more, dog.
Bro, Esquire.
That's not that nigga name no more. He DC
he
Joe.
He did all that.
It's DC Joe. I mean, no, that's Rico. That's Rico, nigga. The fuck?
Bro, Esquire did all that to his friends, then skate with him no more to go to an Ivy League school to become a dealer. He went from Atlanta to NY. He went with what's the New York nigga that he used to hang out with? ATL?
I can't remember the nigga's name. They called him one of the boroughs, I think. What they call that nigga? Brooklyn, some shit.
You know what I'm saying? They them niggas that went back to NY. Right. Nigga Esquire said, "Yeah, funk school, man. Think I'm
I'm gonna get a bag and go to DC. I'm gonna be the connect. The nigga's literally the connect now."
Shout out to Esquire, man. The connect.
Hey, Esquire, shout out to you. You are Tariq in advance.
You know what I'm saying? The first version of Tariq and shit.
That was pretty good. But for real though, on Tariq's part, And in life, anybody listening to this in life, take this and run with it. Telling a bitch you the only person who understands me is top level game. That's like God tier shit. You know what I'm saying? And getting her to believe that she really understands you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's and maybe she does. But if you pull that out your bag,
with that, I think that was Tariq. Actually, we haven't seen him be vulnerable for real. You know what I'm saying? Like
100%.
that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we did a little bit in the previous episodes,
not like that.
sort of.
No, it's you. You're the.
But yeah,
she is
that
though.
was because he literally smashed out. So
you know what I mean?
So he was vulnerable, like
you know what I mean,
to get there. So yeah,
I like to see him being a little. We got to see Ghost vulnerable at times with Tasha and Angela. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and that makes you think though, because it's like, so who's really Tasha?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
we
still
always
Diane.
pointing at Diane. No, it's not, bro. It's not her, because Tasha literally was an accountant.
You right.
She went to school. She did shit right. She wasn't in the streets and doing none of that shit. So who is she in the grand scheme of the current characters?
That is a good question.
She's none of them. She's Lauren. If anybody, she's Lauren.
Nah, Angela is Lauren, bro.
No, man. I don't think so. Now I'm looking at this shit. I mean, maybe she...
I want to look at that now. Who's really...
Hot take. Who really is Tasha? Because we got a comparison character for everybody else from the first Power. I want to know. Please tell us. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that gangster shit.
Oh, what? We at the end yet? We at the end of
we closing out.
Why, when it was fucking doing the drive-by, Drew decides to get up to go get a gun?
Why the fuck did Drew get up? I don't fucking understand. Monet was just about to pull this nigga's muffin cap back. You know what I'm saying? Tariq.
You know what I'm saying?
And then Rico and them show up to the scene, shoot it all up. This nigga, they get low. They got low. Just stay there. But no, this nigga had to do something. What did he say?
He said, I gotta go get a piece.
Oh my God. Nigga, no you fucking don't. That was just... Alright. You gotta do something, I guess, to get these niggas moving, because he wants to be Kane.
Or he's battling with that.
He's supposed to be him.
Because she said, Lorenzo wants him to take over, not Kane.
Right.
And Drew doesn't want to be that person. He doesn't want to be Kane. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm interested to see, how he's going to battle with being a savage and not being savage. You know what I'm saying?
100%. 100%.
All right, well, you get rid of the bodies, but what was the last episode where he beat old boy ass? And Zeke looked at him like, dog, what the fuck, nigga? You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even know you was cut like that.
You know what I'm saying? And he knew he was cut like that. He's like, fuck, this is not what I want to be type of moment. You know what I mean?
100%. You made me the way I am. Oh, man.
He sound like 50 Cent.
You made me this way, ma.
Made me this way, ma.
I kind of choked up a little bit, because I'm like, damn, man. The whole Frankenstein thing. Oh, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
How it just ties in. It was awesome.
I love how they put the books in there.
They literally made a monster out of these niggas. And they all got monsters made out of them. And the moms had to come to confliction with that. Like, they had to face it. You know what I'm saying? And it was great. That's why this was a phenomenal episode. But yeah, Kane calls Officer Friendly over and proceeds to overkill this nigga, because he hates this nigga, obviously. And it was just the dumbest move that he could have made.
That Frankenstein move.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, but, I'm eager to see what's about to happen, because meeting with Tamika was a superpower play for Tariq.
He been trying to fucking confess for like 3 seasons.
100%. He wants to tell. Like, he does not want to not tell. He don't want his mom to go to jail. Real nigga shit. But it's your fault. So what the fuck ever. You know what I'm saying? Saying he was gonna confess was a whack cliffhanger. And when y'all listen to the next episode of this shit, you will understand why. You would understand.
Was it?
Yeah, man, it was whack. because he got up there and he did what he did, which was not confess, as everybody is gonna know by the time you watch the motherfucking next episode. I'm J Focuz.
I'm the Lovely Bones.
And we are here with another review.